This podcast is sponsored by CatBeast.com. Design your own custom snapbacks and hats. What's up, everybody?
Shout out to sponsor CatBeast for sponsoring this video.
Yeah, we got Cat Beast for finding such a small podcast.
That's where Cam got that Wisconsin hat, was from CatBeast.com.
Yeah, look at these guys. It's so awesome.
Get all your cool snapbacks and hats from CatBeast. We have a special guest on here today, Caden Krushek, Raph Rubes. He's on the pod today.
What's
up? A couple of segments. We're going to jump right into it, I think. So I think we got to discuss our top 5 power rankings right now. I think we should just go person by person.
Absolutely. Top 5 power rankings in the NFL. We should let the guests go first, right?
100%.
Yeah.
All right. I can go first. Number 1, got to give it to the Chiefs. You know, they're going to be that team this year. Very dominant. Patty Mahomes doesn't look like he can be stopped. Bold take. I got Packers at 2. It's not that bold, but it's a little bold. You know, they're playing hot. Aaron Rodgers looks on fire. Number 3, got to give it to the Ravens. They look spicy still. Like, I know they didn't play too well against the Chiefs, but the Chiefs number 1 for a reason. So. Number 4, I'd say Seattle. Seattle just riding on Russell Wilson. Man's a beast, you know. And number 5, I'd say Steelers, but I could be changed easily. Steelers got that defense still. So, yeah.
That's a solid list.
Absolutely. I'm gonna go next. So, Rubes, I like your effort, man. But I'm gonna have to keep real with you. I don't think you could be more wrong. Okay, and here's why. I'm putting the Chiefs at 5. Chiefs are at 5. Now, don't get me wrong, they're a great football team. But I don't think you've heard of this division. I don't think you've heard of this division before. Now, it's recently been called the NFC Least, I believe. There's been a lot of hate. I mean, we're just blocking them out. Do I dare say that the NFC East, after this huge Sunday Night Football win, has turned into the NFC Beast? So,
Stop
on
that.
1 through 4,
Stop that.
all happen to come from the NFC East. So I'm probably going to give the edge to the Cowboys. Their offense is rolling. So I'm going Cowboys 1, Eagles 2, Washington Football 3, and the Giants at 4. Giants are struggling a little bit, but we'll give them the 4th spot.
And Chiefs at 5?
No, yeah, I mean, no bias here. No bias from the Eagle fan.
Right. No, I totally get that.
No, we're just beating up on each other. We can't get wins if we just keep beating each other. Iron sharpens iron.
I love that you're saying that in a Wisconsin hat and a Vikings Teddy Bridgewater jersey. That's great.
No, so I'll put Teddy Bridgewater by himself at 6. He's that good. Difference maker.
Okay, now for my top 5.
You're not going to top mine. We should probably just end the segment now.
I'm going to put – this is a real top 5, none of your NFC terrible BS. We got Packers at 1. At 1. No turnovers in the NFL. Highest scoring team in the NFL. Aaron Rodgers having an MVP season.
You haven't played the NFC East yet.
Packers at 1. I got Chiefs at 2. I got Seattle at 3. I got Ravens at 4, and I got Tampa Bay at 5.
Tampa Bay?
Yeah.
I lost to the Saints, bro.
That's okay. That's all right.
Bro, the Saints aren't even that good this year.
Tom threw 5 touchdowns last week. I think he's back.
No, not back. Just played horrible competition, so.
Maybe.
Yep.
All right, moving on. Cam, you want to announce the next one?
It seems silly to me that all these teams haven't played the Cowboys yet.
The Browns beat the Cowboys, Cam. The Browns.
The Browns lost to a team that wasn't in the NFC East.
They also beat.
They beat the second. Yeah, sure. They're tied for – they're third, basically. They're third in the division. Congratulations. You beat the third-place division. All right? I mean, all 4 are going to make the playoffs. Yeah, you beat a playoff team. Congratulations. But, I mean, I didn't see him beat the Washington football team.
I think we should move on.
Fair enough.
I'm not gonna respond to that. Oh,
Okay, so
Here's the next topic we got. So we're talking about the top 5 NBA players in the next 5 years. That's for 5 years. King James, you have a walking cane. Bronny's coming along. What else you got? I don't know. Top 5 in the next 5. And actually, I want to start with Rubes because you had a very interesting take on this in an Xbox party. A little loco, a little crazy, a little loopy up in the head. You said MPJ is going to be top 5. Explain.
all right. Number 1, Giannis. Number 2, Anthony Davis. 3, Jason Tatum. 4, Michael Porter Jr. You know, Young Gunna, Auto Bucket, the Slim Reaper. Well, and then right behind him, we got the actual Slim Reaper, Brandon Ingram. So
Oof.
that's my take. That's
Yeah.
my take.
Did I hear no Luka? Did I hear Luka?
Luka ain't shit, bro.
No respect for the young buck. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, my list.
I love that you're bringing up Giannis, but can he shoot a jump shot?
No, but he can also dominate the paint. So
I didn't see that second round of the playoffs.
regular
You
season
didn't?
go. That's all I got.
I did.
Really, you did.
Yeah.
I saw Kelly Olynyk locking that down. Oh,
Okay.
let me just Euro step. Oh, and the 5th turnover of this quarter.
My top 5. 1, Giannis. 2, Luka. 3, Jason Tatum. 4, John Morant. 5, Anthony Davis.
I like that. All right, so I like the Anthony Davis topics. Obviously, Anthony Davis is a very good player, carrying the bum right now in the finals. But it is an anti-Anthony Davis pod, so I'm not putting him in my top 5. No respect for Anthony Davis. No respect. So I will put Giannis at my number 1. Good player. He's okay at basketball. I'm going to put Luka at 2. I mean, if you can ball out looking like me in 5th grade, I gotta give you props. I mean, he's out there just a marshmallow among these trees out here, just putting up all these shots. 3, you know, I mean, speaking of marshmallows, what about Zion Williamson?
Nah, so overhyped. Too
He's too
overhyped.
fat.
Facts. Zion too fat for the league.
He's eating
That's
out
Zach
there.
Rudolph, bro. Change my mind.
Out there.
Yeah, he's eating, just not on the court.
Well, I mean, what's the difference, really? You know, just a little bit eating there, a little bit eating here. Eventually, he'll eat on the court. It'll happen. You'll see him on the sideline, just a pizza, just having a day out there. It'll happen. It'll happen.
See a Zion at 3?
I mean, my problem with this thing is, like, is Kawhi going to be top 5 in 5 years? He might be. I don't know.
I don't.
Huh?
I mean, because what is he, 28? 29? 28?
I think he's 29. I could be wrong, though.
I mean, in 5 years, what? That's LeBron's age. He could be top 5 then still.
Yeah, but LeBron built different, though.
I mean, it's an anti-Anthony Davis pod, so I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to acknowledge his existence. But yeah, I mean, like John Zion, I think got put there just after the first year. And you know, my wild card pick, Donte DiVincenzo. He'll come up later in the pod. Don't you worry. Yeah,
Don't you worry, big Ragu fans. We got something special for you.
Yeah, we know that he's got a cult fan base out there. We know we got something cooking up for y'all. I think I saw him on the jersey sales this year. What was he, number 4, I believe?
Probably number 4 on the Bucks.
I'm not important really. The market it was.
It's not about how many jerseys he sells. It's about to who.
Yeah, he might be number 4 in the Bucks, but number 1 in our hearts.
There
And
it
number
is.
0 on the court. This is how many points his opponent's scoring.
Can't argue with that. Next up, our favorite segment of the week.
Absolutely.
The Mount Rushmore of white bench players.
Getting big letters across the top segment of the week. I'm going to honestly do a little.
White bench. White bench.
Yeah, white bench. White bench.
Mr. Krushek.
So after 1 year, I'm gonna put Tyler Hero at 4. You know, just balling out in the finals. Balled out the whole. You know, that dude.
Question.
Number 2.
Why'd you just put a black player on our top 5 white list?
Feel different. Tyler Hero. He black and white same time.
Call him logic, biracial.
Race. I don't even know who to put number 3. Not gonna lie.
Well, I mean, one sticks out above the others, I believe. Caruso is the definition of a white bench player, in my opinion. He's balding at the age of 23.
Who is?
Alex Caruso.
Oh, the Caruso?
Absolutely.
Caruso's definitely on it. Easily.
Absolutely.
He's my number 2. I don't know who I'm gonna put at 3 though.
Sheesh. I mean, I'm just trying to think. I mean, like, we got a couple of white boys showing out in the finals. I mean, Duncan Robinson, too, looking like that dude from Jimmy Neutron. He's also up there, I'd say.
Number 1, I got Kevin McHale, though. Kevin McHale's a baller. OG.
Well, we're going all time with it.
We're doing all time?
Well, dude, I'd say yeah, but you got to set out the bench.
So you're not throwing in Scally?
You got to bring up Kurt Rambis.
3 is a good spot for Scally. We'll put Scally.
Scally's a 3, 100%.
Yeah, but he should be like higher, I think, because he has a 99 card in 2K. You know.
But like, think about Caruso, man. The Caruso.
Gotcha. I don't know.
But who wins in a one-on-one, Scally or Caruso? We don't know.
I got 2 Carusos versus 2 Scallys. I got the Caruso, you know. One, it's got to be Scally.
Okay. Fair.
Wow. You were there first, folks. Big red letters. You got Caruso.
Thanks.
Breaking on our podcast, 2 Alex Carusos would beat 2 Brian Scalabrinis.
We'll let the fans decide if you're a maniac. Jesus Christ.
Next is Michael Jordan bad?
Yes.
I'll start on this one. We've all been brainwashed, people. They knew we were going to be sitting in our quarantines. They knew we were going to be like, we have nothing to watch. We have no live sports. You know what they put on?
Last Dance.
The Last Dance. The Last Dance. No. Lies. It's all lies.
Wait.
I ate a bad pizza before Game 6.
Before we continue, do we even have confirmation that he even won 6 championships?
Absolutely not.
Is that even real?
The internet wasn't invented back then.
Is that real?
No,
it's fake. It's like the moon landing.
Right.
We weren't alive back then. We don't know.
Right.
They created this whole world. I was born in 2003.
202.
202.
Yeah, but anyway. LeBron, that was the hype years, 2002, 2003. He was the number 1 prospect maybe ever. Came in rookie year 2003. And it's like, Jimmy doesn't like LeBron very much. He doesn't like him. So what are we going to do? We're going to start in 2002. We're going to start telling everyone that MJ won 6 rings. We're going to start that conversation. We're going to say, yeah, I won 6 rings. He didn't even make the playoffs.
So does this segue into is Horace Grant the best basketball player of all time?
You do have to say that because, I mean, just in the Last Dance alone, you can see his skill set. It's through the roof.
Right. I mean, catch, boom.
all over the place out there.
Right.
Anyway, and I want to get back to my, brainwashing. These always kids just, last dance, this is why Jordan's the GOAT. Oh my God, he's so good. No, he's just a jerk. He's really just a dick. And he happened to win some basketball games here and there, maybe.
We don't know. We don't know.
Anyway, so I think the whole thing was staged. I didn't even think the NBA was around back then.
Wasn't.
Probably started in 2009. I was thinking maybe
10.
Yeah, maybe.
I thought it was 05, but maybe I'm just wrong.
Perhaps you could be right. Maybe I don't know. Yeah, but anyway, so that's my take. I think yes, he's bad. Honestly, all I see when I look at MJ, a gambling addict. That's all I see.
Why do you think of baseball?
Not
Kicked
a
out the
baseball.
old league.
Well, he could have been. Well, maybe he batted .650. We don't know.
We don't. We got confirmation from his coaches that he hit 190.
But we don't even know if they were real.
Maybe he ate some of the bad pizza.
Because Phil Jackson, as far as I'm concerned, not a real person.
Actor.
Pigment planted in imaginations of young kids.
Boom.
Bingo
Hayden.
bongo.
I think it's great for future pods, though, that, John is the biggest pro-MJ guy there is, and I've never hated a human being more on the planet.
Well, the thing is I think he's the GOAT, but that doesn't mean that I think he's good at basketball.
Fair.
I
Or
get that.
or is he good in general? We just put the general sense. Is he bad? That's the only question. That's all we ask.
2 words, MJ bad.
So he might be good at basketball, but
bad.
if he's bad at algebra, does it add up? And is he bad? Maybe he can't cook.
Caden, take it away.
MJ bad. Plain as that. Simple.
This is why we bring on the hard-hitting guest on the Peas in a Podcast for that commentary.
We're talking about the fact that the NBA nowadays is too athletic.
We don't like it. Too athletic, too much emotions being shown. What happened to my 6'2" white dudes with the 9-inch verticals?
Elbow J.
Hit the 3.
Elbow J in your mouth, go home, cook dinner, take the kids to school.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm making $200K a year, but guess what? I'm all right at basketball. I might not leave the ground. That shows skill. That shows real skill. Yeah, you can jump all over the place. You can dunk the ball. Woo! Oh, what's the shooting percentage on dunks compared to the mid-range, Jay?
Bingo.
What's with all these analytics? I don't like it. Back to the basket. Just a little bit of that.
Why the lob? Why not the bounce?
Why are we throwing the pass with one hand? Get that other second hand up there.
Palm the rock.
Pin to the ball. Jesus Christ.
Triple threat, elbows out, figure out what to do with the rock.
I see more fundamental basketball played at the rec every day. Sorry, I got a little heated. It's something I'm passionate about. I'm anti-fun. I'm anti-athleticism.
I don't see how you couldn't be.
Love
Nick Foles is my quarterback.
Not anymore.
No, he's my quarterback. He's the quarterback I want on my team. Why would you want to roll out of the pocket?
Never.
Why would you want to throw? He's really good at handing the ball off. He's really efficient. If you've ever watched tape, which I do, of just those clean,
So other than catbeast.com, I want to shout out the other sponsor for this video. Zoom just granted us unlimited time for this meeting.
Zoom for all your
Thank you, Zoom.
online needs.
Let's segue to some NFL football. Top 5 running backs today, including injuries today.
Oh, so we're taking out C-Mac.
Top 5 active running backs today.
Sheesh.
No
I think that's a lot,
C-Mac.
yeah.
No Saquon. No
Saquon
Nick
was-
Chubb.
Saquon ain't top 5.
Maybe slips into 5th, but I'd agree with that statement.
Let's say the 24th.
Okay, so right now, including injuries, top 5 running backs, go.
Is it me?
Sure.
Number 1, got to give it to Zeke. Zeke's just consistent runner. He hasn't done too much this year, but great all-around running back, I'd say.
Good question. Love the pick. Okay, so we're giving Zeke 1. What are we rating the belly tat out of 10?
Oh, that's a -4 because that is going to look horrible. And
maybe boost him down to maybe like number 3 on that running backs list. Or do you not take body ink into consideration when you do this?
I don't. Me personally, don't take body ink into.
I like that.
So feed me right here is in no way affecting his ability to play football.
No,
You're telling me
I think it's covered up by his jersey.
Put that there. Maybe, yeah, I would say that'd be good. Maybe, I don't know what font I would do for that. I think it would be an interesting thing. You don't think that would boost the podcast ratings if I did that?
It would boost the ratings, but
Okay, so you're telling me, so playing NFL football and doing a podcast isn't equivalent?
no.
Hot take.
Okay, so Zeke at 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then I got Elvin at number 2.
Okay.
Elvin and the Chipmunk.
Balling out right now. He's looking cute, Gotta hand it to him.
Looks
Number
like Lil
3.
Weedy a little bit.
Dalvin. Hey, Dalvin Cook's been playing really good at the start of this season. And
I like playing.
it's his year. It's his year right now,
Yeah.
Number 4, Aaron Jones. Okay. He's that dude. He gets a touchdown about every game. He's always finding the end zone. Great piece for the Packers offense. Number 3, Lamar Miller.
I think you mean 5.
5, Lamar Miller. Best running back of all time,
Okay, well, see, I love that. I love that take.
Yeah.
Lamar Miller is definitely in the conversation for best of all time, but I don't know about right now.
Yeah. Slow start.
We're about a year past Lamar Miller's prime.
That's
Just only a year. Only 1 year.
It's true.
Yeah, 100%.
Last year I was like, wow, does it get any better than this, America? Boom, Lamar Miller right in your face.
I think I should go next. I think I'm going to take this one away.
Take my breath away, kiddo.
1, Mr. Gore.
Agreed.
2, Adrian Peterson.
Yep.
3, Lamar Jackson.
Love
He's,
that.
he's above average at throwing the ball as a running back, too. I like that.
Right.
But
Yep.
4, Odell Beckham Jr.
Had a great run this week. Love
5,
it.
CJ Ham.
Oh, big boy.
all right. So I love that list a lot. I really do. It kind of brought all my ideals of football. See, this is why we do podcasts together, man. I love. We're just bouncing. I'm just feeling the waves. I'm feeling the energy. Feeling the ebbs and flows. You forgot a couple names, and I'm going to start off with Anthony Sherman. I don't know if he's my number 1. I never said he was. But man, the way he just point of attack just.
Well, Kyle Juszczyk too. Then I mean, wow, we're talking about athletes right now.
Well, see, Kyle Juszczyk, don't get me wrong, above average running back in the NFL. Don't get me wrong. But I just have never seen that hype. Looking over the tape, just I'm like, wow, what is standing out to these viewers? Why are they starting him every week in fantasy? Why is he a running back 1 lock each week? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Anyway,
6-man league, he's 100% starter.
I love the
100%.
Frank Gore pick. Frank Gore's 4, absolutely. Love that. I'm gonna go with. Do I just say? I don't know if I'm going in order here, but I'm gonna just jump down to the 1 and I'll work back to the 2 and 3. I think DeAndre Swift is number 1.
I like it. Dropped a touchdown
At
pass.
least he's the Bears' number 1 running back.
Nice.
Because I mean, couldn't catch the rock. He's winning them more games than David Montgomery's winning them.
What about Edwards-Helaire?
Edwards-Helaire is definitely Helaire. Helaire is E there. You feel me? I'm gonna put him at 2. Yeah. And I'm gonna put. What is the guy that opted out for the Chiefs?
Damian Williams.
This is Damian Williams. I'm gonna put him at 2. Helaire at 3.
Okay. Even though he's not.
Dude, if you tell me I need 2 running backs right now, I'm definitely saying DeAndre Swift and Damian Williams are my 1-2 punch.
I'm probably taking like Frank Gore and C.J. Ham.
So you're gonna maybe put C.J. Ham just slightly in front of AP.
No, Wildcat probably. That's what we're running. I think C.J. Ham can run outside the tackles too.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's probably maybe done that once or twice in his career, maybe tops.
Maybe never.
If that.
If he's ever been in before.
Yeah.
Third down back. C.J. Ham.
Fourth down back is in maybe punt coverage.
Good list all around.
Good segment. We covered that well, I think. We did really good.
Got across the board there.
Some of us did.
I struggled.
Per usual, I mean, maybe we'll just call this title Caden Struggles with the Concept of Sports. All right, so we said, you cult followers of the Big Ragu, it's time for Big Ragu to Big MVP.
Donte!
Obviously, we're picking Donte DiVincenzo to win Most Improved Player, as we do each and every year on this pod. We're
wondering why he hasn't yet.
Thanks.
Bias voting, dude. Just, Jesus, can't catch a break with these voters. These small market teams. I mean, if Milwaukee's small market, I guess. But anyway, we're wondering, Caden, we obviously think this. We've been thinking this for years. We've been thinking this before he got recruited to Villanova. We were like, this kid's good. This kid's MVP levels. And we've only been like, just more. It's like, yeah, we are being affirmed of our beliefs right now. We're like, yeah, this is MVP play. So we're just wondering, what are your takeaways? What is one thing he can improve? We know there's nothing, but maybe just give the fans one thing that he can improve upon. And one thing that could not get any better for the Big Ragu.
Big Ragu, great three-point shooter. Got to hand it to him. He's a killer. Knocks that down all game.
Absolutely.
Maybe his passing, more Jason Kidd.
Absolutely.
He's doing so good at it. Just throw some white chocolate in,
Yeah, and
really.
My take on this, Jason Kidd, known for great basketball, known for drinking and driving too.
Also.
And we're pro drinking and driving on this pod.
Yep.
And agreed.
Excellent statement.
For the rest of the day, I think. Yeah, so maybe if he just drank a little more, just got his tips on, he'd be better at passing. But why would he pass? It's like, I guess you could pass once in a while. But maybe he just wants teammate grade boost. Maybe just like, give me a good pass, give it right back. I need the dimer. I need the Hall of Fame dimer. Truly, every time he passes, a baby dies. That's my take.
But every time he shoots, someone graduates college.
I want him to have my kids when he shoots.
I want my wife to be his surrogate.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I also have the genes to become an NBA. I have an NBA child. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
My 11.5 build. 6 foot in some friendly shoes, I'd say. High heel 6'2". I mean, then you start getting up to like stilts. Am I 6'5" or 6'6"?
Moon shoes? Maybe you gotta.
I'm basically a center in today's NBA. So maybe I'm like a little on the short side. Maybe I'm only like 6'10", but I can shoot it. So they can put me there. I'm a matchup nightmare in stilts.
You're like Bam, pretty much.
I mean, you could. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. I'm more of a Cam build, I think.
Better shooter than Bam, obviously.
Anyway, enough of the nonsense. Let's get back to the topic. enough kidding around. Big Ragu as MVP.
Yes.
I see it in the next 2 to 3 years. Because we've talked about biased voting, and you're right, his passing definitely can improve. I also think his defense can improve because he sucks at defense. He also really isn't that great of a shooter most of the time. He also doesn't play that often, so maybe we should work on the minutes. And overall, he's got to get past the second round of the playoffs. So those are my takeaways. But other than that, he's probably the best player in the NBA.
So am I up now?
I would say.
Well, if I had the video on hand, I would play it for the fans. But I'm sure we're all familiar with the video of LeBron talking about biased voters. And I think he was talking about not that he should have won it, but that Giannis's teammate, Mr. DiVincenzo, should have won it.
Yeah. No, he didn't mention it by name, but we knew he was talking about him.
Yeah, I mean, he said, I have all these things, but he was really trying to say Donte DiVincenzo deserves MVP over me and Giannis. That's what his eyes said.
Personifying himself.
That's what his eyes said, right?
That's why LeBron doesn't get enough credit for, like, speaking as another person in the media. Because he does it all the time. When he says, like, oh, yeah, wherever I go, there's winning, he's talking about Donte. We can keep it frank. We can keep it 100 on this podcast, as the young set like to say. We cater to the younger audience. Just want to put that one in there for you guys. Love you out there. Yeah.
I mean, there's just no bigger, like, he got screwed. He got gypped twice in a row. His own teammate wins it over him. I mean, this is blasphemous. In the words of Mr. Stephen A. Shout out Stephen A, by the way, friend of the show.
Friend of the pod, been on a couple times. I don't want to bring him on again. He ruins the integrity of the pod a little bit. Like, he's almost like doesn't know enough. Like, doesn't. He's almost,
Jordan and LeBron are 1 and 2. Like, he's like, Jordan, LeBron, 1 and 2. Like, get out of here.
Anti-Stephen A. Smith. You've heard it here first.
Yeah, friend of the pod, but not a friend of ours.
Yeah, once the show turns off, once we're like, all right, thanks for coming on the show, turn off the camera. I don't like you as a person, as an analyst. Not my goat.
Time for my favorite segment. Is LeBron James an alcoholic? Caden?
No. Yeah, Caden, go ahead first. I'd like you to speak on this very serious topic.
I'd say yes. Hear me out.
Tough to hear.
You might think alcoholic, ooh, bad father, beats child. LeBron might do that. I don't know. Here's the thing. He loves his red wine.
He does.
Bottle of night, probably.
He's a wine guy.
Big wine guy. That's why he built the school. He got drunk, you know?
Yeah.
Only reason. So, there's my take. He plays basketball drunk as well. It's not good for him, but...
It's apparent.
Yeah.
Frankly, I can tell.
I mean, Bron, if you're listening, not trying to beat you down here, buddy. Trying to help you.
No, we've all been there. We've all been there in our young careers.
Trying to help you. Let's get you some help. AA, AAA, LeBron in the finals. Let's get it done.
I just want to say, first of all, if any one of you guys are also out there having any issues with your whining and dining, please make sure you hit our line. Reach out to us. Yeah, comedic relief. Now, you can tell when LeBron shoots free throws. This is my take on the subject. When he shoots free throws, you can tell he's seeing multiple hoops. Yeah. He's just shooting at the one in the middle, I guess. You can tell he's struggling from the free throw line. Shoots about 66%. Now he's tolerant. That's why he shoots like 70% ish. Because he's tolerant. He holds the line pretty well. He's a big guy.
He's got to look at his hand before he shoots the step back to make sure the ball's still there.
Absolutely. What is he, like 6'1", I'd say?
5'10", maybe.
Yeah, 5'11", but...
Honestly, remarkable what he's done at his height.
Yeah.
I'd say. Overcome a lot. He's a pretty small fella, 150 maybe?
I'd say he's probably 5'10", 165 range.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's, good weight to be at for his height. It's just a shame that he drank wine at such a young age. It stinted his growth. It did.
Yeah.
Did.
So, we do think he's an alcoholic. We are a pro-alcoholic pod. I like alcoholics.
Not alcohol. We just like the people that do it.
Yeah.
Just
want to
do
put
it.
that out there.
Just do it. Drink alcohol. Just do it.
We made that motto.
Yep.
We didn't get any money. I mean, we don't need it. We just kind of gave it to Nike.
Phil Knight, friend of the show. Shout out Phil Knight.
Look how high we are. We're
Shout out
friendly.
Nike.
We let people have things.
It's too kind, you know.
I've been called that before. It's not a big deal. I put it on my resume. That's my biggest flaw. Is I'm too kind. I care too much about others. I'm that guy. Sorry, caught me red-handed. I'm the best person alive.
Cam, let's segue into our next segment here.
I would love it. I would love if we just moseyed on over to the next segment.
One of the better ones of the night, I'd say.
Ooh. Is he?
Young star, Bronny James.
Does he burn, though?
Is he smoking that pack?
It is Bronny smoking that pack.
We'll just let that resonate with the fans here quick.
Yeah, moment of silence for that pack. All right. Rubes will just take this one away.
Bronny is smoking that pack.
Oh, no, you did not.
He is.
Whoa, hot take.
And LeBron gonna beat that ass when he get home. That's all I gotta say. Right there, smoke that pack.
As you can see, but I'd like to defend the great Bronny James. That's not conclusive. You can't see anything from that video. What could you possibly see out of it? I didn't see anything. All I saw was a young athlete, young star, just having some fun. Oh, he might have slipped up a little bit. It was an accident. He was just holding it for a friend. His arm slipped. He accidentally maybe hit the pack once.
I think it's important to ask ourselves, is this a result of LeBron being an absentee alcoholic father?
I think it is. It is. It has to be.
It has to also question, should he retire from basketball and just take a more hands-on approach to parenting? Maybe he should stop caring about other people's kids and opening up a school. Maybe he should care about his own. Keep it in-house a little.
Yeah.
Basically, what we're trying to say is LeBron is also bad.
LeBron bad at basketball, alcoholic.
Dude, not my goats.
Goat Eagles bad.
Well, we hit the nail on the head with this one.
Yeah.
All right. Now, for the heavy stuff. Friend of the show, Charles Barkley, Shaq, those guys, yeah, really heavy stuff. The boys down at TNT Studio 57, friends of the show, Chuck, Ernie, the boys. They're friends of the show. We love them. Love those.
They do okay over there. They do an all right job.
We have a couple questions for the audience. One, can Charles Barkley pass a 9th grade English class? My consensus, no. 2, is Charles Barkley passing the ACT? If so, is he getting over 15? I don't know.
I'm going to start out by saying, can he spell his own name? Probably. I'd say he probably can.
Maybe a backwards R for Charles.
Yeah, his handwriting isn't the greatest. I'll give you that. But I'm gonna advocate here. I think Charles is sharper than the average Joe. He's, when they say, intelligente.
So is he a 17 on the ACT for you? Is he breaking the 20 mark? I don't know.
Let's just say he will be getting accepted. UW Milwaukee. I'm giving him a 22.
Hot take.
And, honestly, you can tell. He speaks, he enunciates properly. Visual representation of what we think it would look like there. Thank you for showing the viewers. Now, we will get the visuals. I mean, we'll rack up the...
We'll ask him to send something over because, friend of the show, good connection.
Yep.
Great connection. We send a box of Krispy Kremes. He'll do anything.
Pretty much.
I'm 22. Smart guy. Handsome guy. Can we rate him out of 10 real quick? Look.
Has an Academy Award.
Do you have an Academy Award, random listener of the pod? You don't.
I don't. Do you?
Don't.
Leave it at that. I just want to thank us for being such great hosts of this podcast. So we're going to give the people at home the opportunity to just, first of all, and thanks for King Krushek coming on. And, his takes were bad. Frankly, they were horrible. Straight up the worst thing I've ever seen. We got Kiddo doing a techno over there. He's just flipping around. We don't know what's happening. But yeah, we're going to give you a minute and a half. You're just going to clap for us. You're just going to clap for us. And I'm going to just sing. I'm not actually going to sing, but poll question, what should I put on my stomach?
Thank you, listeners. You've been great.
Would you like to say anything before we leave?
Thank you for having me on.
Hey, yeah. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the best of all time.
Thanks.
Caden, thank you for coming on once again.
Thank you, Caden.